Hi, this is the continuation of the site that I recently bought about a month ago. And I was in a kind of a dilemma whether what to do with the site because the site got declined by AdSense because of the poor content quality. So I created a short video some time back giving the details about the site that I purchased, and also I closed the video with these two options. Option one is, considering all what has happened, just leave the site because the investment was about $435. Consider it as a bad investment. And option two is basically take it up, pick it up, and clean up the content and just move forward. Those are the two options I had. So I gave a thought and I decided I'm actually moving forward. So if you have not yet watched the video, the first part, please go and check it out. Just for the quick recap in 30 seconds, I bought a site in furniture interior niche for about $435, which had about 18 articles. I felt it's good. Then after the site got transferred, I applied for AdSense and it got rejected because the content quality was very poor, very thin. So I was in a dilemma what to do about. So these were the two options I had. That's the quick summary. So what I did now, I picked up option two, clean up the content and move ahead and also reapply for the AdSense is the strategy, option two. So I went ahead with this. This is the option I selected. So now question is why I picked up second option. Why not basically the first option? So I did a lot of analysis around the data and also basically the content and some calculation with respect to finance and all that. So these are the five reasons that made me to go with the option two. Number one, here it is. It's out of sandbox. So what it means is, typically if you launch a new site, it takes about a 6 months of time to really see some kind of a traffic. And off late, that particular duration is actually getting increased for most of the sites, if not for all the sites. A lot of people are seeing about 9 months to 12 months now really to see a spike in the traffic for the site. So if I start a new site now, it may be easily a year for me to really start seeing some traffic. But this being about a nearly more than 2 years old domain, at least from the registration point of view, and also the content has been there for a while. You can see the trend here starting from end of December last year. It started showing some signs of increasing the traffic. So irrespective of whatever maybe the content quality and all those things, but still there is, this is out of basically that particular period when the site still basically goes back and forth with respect to ranking and all that. Typically people call it a sandbox and whatever it is. So but from December onwards, we see some kind of a positive indication with respect to traffic. That's the most important thing. So I didn't want to lose this particular opportunity because there is readily a site available which is out of sandbox, and then if I publish the content, it may get ranked faster. So that's the reason number one. Reason number two, so it is not again so easy if you publish a new content to really get ranked for so many keywords. So if you see here, because the site has been there for quite a while, now it is actually ranking for about 1,000 keywords. And more importantly, you can link to what I just said. It is out of sandbox in the end of last year. You can exactly see the trend here starting from December or January. You can see there is a starting from end of December, this is the period, you can see a trend, upward trend with respect to keywords ranking. So this is another reason. Already there is a site which doesn't have so many dips and actually showing a positive sign with respect to number of keywords that are ranking. That's a positive indication. That's the reason number two for me to make a decision to continue with the site. And reason number three, here it is. This is the traffic. So you can again see starting from December 2020, there is a positive trend, and it didn't get beaten up by December core algorithm also, in spite of all whatever the content problems and all that. Still it sustained in January, February, March, slight increase, April slight increase. So it is the entire trend is looking positive. There is no major dips, and also there is a decent consistency with respect to traffic growth. That's what another reason that made me to really stick to this particular site. And fourth very important reason, What I did after I picked up site and after it got rejected with Google and all that, I just went ahead and enabled Amazon ads on the site. I just created some native ads, not even really put lot of um, uh, product related reviews and all that. Just enabled native ads on existing content itself. Already the site started making some money. You can see this is from April 1st till mid of May. That means on an average about $10 per month without touching anything on the site. So this gave me some another indication that if I can make little more push on this site, even if the revenues go at about, let's say, 30 $40, then if you multiply with 30x or 40x, immediately site valuation will become more than about $1,000. So that was another reason for me not to leave this site and to pick up the option 2. And the last reason, now, as I told earlier, Google already rejected for AdSense, saying that the content quality is not great. In spite of that, if 1,000 keywords are ranking, that's all because of the topics or keywords that have been picked up. So the competition is so low for those keywords. For that reason, even though content quality is low, the Google is actually ranking them. So that's another reason made me to think about it, because we all know researching for those low competition keywords and identifying them is another major task in any of the niche blog journey. So this is already done, at least readily available. There are about 10 to 15 keywords are readily available for me. So all I need to do is basically relook at the content and then refresh it. So there is opportunity available. So these are the 5 reasons that really made me to pick up the option to go ahead and do whatever that is required for this site quickly, and then get it back on track and then make it start generating some revenue. So now, what is the future plan? I made a decision to go with the option 2. That means revamping the site and picking it up for the to get earn some money. So what is exactly the future plan? So number one, clean up the content. So about 18 articles were there when I purchased, and what I did, I already cleaned up the existing site. I deleted 2 articles which I felt not really relevant to the topics and also very weak with respect to content. And next one, there were 3 articles which were actually overlapping heavily with other articles. So I redirected them to existing articles. And then, so that means if I take out this 2 plus 3, 5, left out are 13 articles. All those 13, I got it rewritten. So the current site has about 13 articles, all clean, got it rewritten and basically interlinked and all that is done. So that's the cleanup of the current site. It is done only with 13 active articles. Then what I want to do is I want to create another 15 to 20 new articles, make the site about a 30 plus article. That's all what I want to do. I don't want to really go and beat up for 100 or 200 for this. The plan for this particular site is purchase, then maintain and do a little bit of a repair work, and then put it for a sale. That's the intention of purchasing the site itself. So I just want to stick to the plan. So already 13 articles are there, and add another maybe 15 to 20. So make it about a 30 article site, and then leave the site for maybe whatever, maybe 6 months or 9 months, whatever time it is, and let it earn about maybe anywhere about $200 and put it for sale. If it goes about $200, I can easily sell it for about 7,000, 8,000. Even worst case, if it is basically, if it crosses about, let's say, 100, 150 also, I will be able to sell it for about a $5,000. So a site that I purchased for $535, and probably I may spend about another $100 on the content. That's about it. And then if I be able to sell at about maybe 5k also, it is still profitable. So considering my initial objectives and also considering all the data points that I analyzed recently, I went ahead with the option 2 to clean up the site and add few more articles, and let it sit there and start generating some revenue and put it for sale. That's the approach. So I'm making some progress on that. At least the cleanup, first part cleanup is already done. Now I'm going to basically find out those few topics to publish the content, and let's see how it goes. So I'll keep basically updating you, probably if not very frequently, maybe after I publish all these articles, I will give an update how it goes. And then when I see some kind of momentum with respect to earnings, I will also make an update and keep you posted. That's all about this particular site that I recently purchased. So if you have any specific question, please do ask in the comment section. So thanks for your time. Bye.